Hey guys, and welcome back to Muramasa and Demon Blade Kisuke story on Shiguri. What's going to happen is that I'm going to fast forward to the beginning of this area, which is way over there. Okay, ninjas, attack me. And then we're going to continue this adventure to the second boss. Alright, I'll see you guys once we're at the beginning. I died. I died again. I died a third time! Okay guys, we're back to the starting area. Now, for this part, I'm going to run straight to the second boss and defeat him and show anything that's necessary in between. I actually had to redo this because of the fact that I was deviating too much. So I'm gonna try to do this as fast as possible and go through each area with showing as much as possible. Now, in Yamashiro, which is a city district of this town, you can go inside some of the buildings and there will be enemies, items, other stuff like that around there, and you can get them, collect stuff, and other various things. I just went into this house as an example, but I'm not going to go into the houses anymore unless I know they're important. Yamashiro was a real district in Japanese times during the Shogun period, which is when this takes place. Now this obviously has a lot more mythology in it, but this is supposed to be about that time, how people felt. It's a very Japanese game. It's in Japan. It takes place literally in Japan. It's not something that would fit with an American context. Now, here's how to tell if some place is important. If they have something in front of the house, usually they're important. But apparently I'm wrong, and this one just had a cat in front of it for the hell of it. And I'm kind of upset and going to take it out on this ninja. There. That's what you get for having a cat in front of your house and not being important. Okay, let's move on quickly. Yep. So, the important places in this area are going to be places that sell food, places that have people inside them, and places that are merchants. Here is somebody that just talks. And he's Okay, so that guy was talking about how he finds manju incredibly scary, which is the Japanese snack, so he eats them to try to hide from them. And then he finds tea very scary, so he drinks some tea afterwards. This is... So that's user telling us that there are barriers throughout the land that we cannot get through until we get more powerful demon blades. I said that earlier, but she wanted to emphasize on it. So let's go... Actually, we're going to go up first. And we are going to go here because I believe the shops are here, which is the most important. Here is the food shop. And what happens is when you talk to this lady, she'll say that she's going to sell you some food. And there are several different types. But what's important about food is that they give you spirit. So what you're going to do is you're going to buy lobster tempura because it gives you the most spirit. And if you buy sushi, it's just as good as buying lobster tempura for getting spirit per money. So you might as well just buy lobster tempura. So I'm just going to have a little bit of food, just enough that I can make sure that I'll have enough spirit to make weapons. And one more lobster tempura should do it. I accidentally ate some sushi right there. I didn't mean to. The food looks really good in this game, by the way. It's definitely something that I could eat, and I'm really picky. So now that we've eaten food, let's actually forge some weapons as we can. Here is a Senji Muramasa, who is our forge, he'll basically make any sword we want, and if we get a sword powerful enough to cut down the gods, we may even be able to change our fate. And as I said, they take spirit and souls to make. So let's make this short blade. Then all we have left is long blades. Well, let's make more powerful long blades then. This gives us an income boost and is a really powerful long blade. Let's get this one, and I don't have enough to make that one. So now we can equip the swords, which I'm going to do because you really want to always power up your swords and get more powerful ones. There we go. So I have 2 short blades on and 1 long blade, and that's normally how I do it. Oh, here's the item, and here's the merchant shop. Now when you go to a merchant, you're gonna go down to the bottom and you're gonna buy the maps first, then you're gonna buy the books if you want 100%, and then you would buy the ninja belt. But apparently I am just short of buying the ninja belt, which means I'm gonna go find a random battle, come back, and then buy it. I'll see you guys then. Apparently that's EQ, a young monk who's looking for his master who wandered off in the night. I apparently missed him when I ran through? I don't know, it's really strange. Let's just go into this well. Get some spirit. While searching for some battles, I found something kind of important. And that's Tengus. Tengus are a new enemy. They're always flying, and they're basically masked men who are part bird, as in Japanese folklore. I forget their exact folklore, but anyway, they're just small-time enemies. They're not hard to defeat other than the fact that they're annoying because they fly. I would not be concerned about them at all. So here's something I just wanted to show before we go to the next area, and that is this hot spring. Basically, you have to find a monkey in the overworld and talk to them, and they will take you to hot spring. This will trigger a cutscene, or you're in a speedo basically, and you talk to whatever is there. This time it's just a monkey, and Kisuke is talking about how nice the hot spring is, and he thinks it's paradise. And that monkey's looking at me funny, so I'm gonna look him back. Alright, so I'll speed it up and go back to where I was with the merchant and pay off for the ninja belt. Oh, this is a very important enemy right here that we actually need to talk about. These are maws, and what happens is that you get a lot of spirit if you can kill them all. And this is actually kind of hard to kill them all because they all fly around the area, but you get a lot of experience and a lot of spirit if you can kill all those, what did I call them? I don't know. Anyway, just whatever they are, mothballs or whatever, you kill them all. So now we're back at the merchants, and I'm gonna finally buy the frickin'... I still don't have enough. What the f... okay, I'll fight some more. See you guys in a bit. Finally back here to buy the ninja belt for the 3rd time, and yeah, it turns out buying that sushi was the worst mistake I could have ever made by accident. So let's quickly unscope into the area, and once again, I gotta say, I just love how gorgeous it is here. The feel, all of it feels very, very nice. Got some ninjas that decided to try to ambush me. Not sure why, because I've already proven that ninjas are really easy to beat. Why don't you guys just leave me alone? I'll kill you guys later. Why is it always now? Don't you care about your future? There. Dead. I'll fly around. If ninjas could fly around like me, they'd probably win. Okay, so we're getting close to Ego, which will be a different area entirely. Hopefully we won't be ambushed right before then. Alright, we get out of Yamashiro safely. Let's move on to Iga. Now, Iga is a more of a forest area, and actually, this Iga, which is we're trying to attack the ninja base, this was actually where ninjas started. This is the actual place in Japan where the original ninjas were from and their base was. So, it's a really nice touch. I like all the historical background that they have that's very accurate. And, of course, since this is the I died. Well, that's upsetting. I was just saying that ninjas were easy to beat, and then I die. Okay, let's go back and, there's the item. Just a healing pellet. I'm OCD about it. I gotta collect stuff if I can. Hopefully it'll be a little bit... oh, more woolies. Yeah, there we go. Okay, apparently I'll just remember the name randomly. Come on, woolies. Get all in one screen. Okay. There we go. That should be all of them. Oh, this sword has Hell Spinner. Hell Spinner is a really good special, actually. Where's that item? Oh, shit. Now I'm going to be driven crazy because I don't know where this item is. I bet... Oh, here it is. It's at the beginning. Once again, just a recovery pellet because I'm OCD and I have to blah-de blah de blah and collect everything. Purple barrier to a lair. Not a big deal. Can't break it yet because by Roy G. Biv, that's going to be like the last blade we obtain. There's a hot spring here and a hidden item. And here are Oni. Oni, especially these ones, are small. And when they're small Oni, they come in packs and they don't do much damage. I mean, not that it matters much because if they do any damage, I die. But they don't break your blade easily either. So these guys are small fry, the easiest enemies to defeat in the game. As noted by my quick win. Now, here's the monkey for the hot spring, and where is the item? Oh my god, I am just going to be driven crazy. There it is. Okay, now we can move on. Oh, a smoke bomb. Smoke bombs, for my run through, technically they should be useful, because they let you escape from battle. Okay. Where? Oh, where? Oh, there it is. And now here's a save area with Yuzuru again. She's gonna say the same thing till we beat the next area. She'll repeat herself in every town, same thing, doesn't matter. And more ninjas. Ninjas just seem to be on the brain today for Kisuke. You guys should die faster. That's my suggestion. Ooh, actually, you know what? I should probably change swords to Log Chop to show it off, because Log Chop is one of my favorite effects, because it is one of the worst effects possible if this was a PvP game, but one of the best effects possible against bosses. Because it's noted by its powerful strike. Hello, item. Are you up here? Good item. Bronze mirror. It teleports you to the last save spot you were in. This is another required fight. You're gonna find this fight all over the place because this is a very common thing, but it has an important item actually here, and that is the Hizumi dress. And what that dress does is that I believe it prevents you from being burned. But I don't think burning's a big deal because I think you have to take damage to be burned. And if you take damage to be burned, then that means you're dead. And if you're dead, then you can't be burned. Sounds pretty simple to me. Oh my god, I died. Okay, I'll speed it up to where I was in this fight before. Just die already! For God's sakes. There we go. I have all the enemies defeated, and we're approaching the second area. These guys are, I believe they're actually goblins. Now, what's annoying about goblins is that those skulls that they shoot out of their mouth or some shit like that, actually do a lot of damage to swords if you block them. So, they're one of the more annoying enemies because they break your sword easier, which is one of the most annoying things you can do when you have only 1 HP, as I've noted many times before. Alright. Almost there. I think I'll end the video before we go into the second area, because that will probably take enough time on its own. So I'll just destroy this barrier, and see you guys next time.